Hello guys, it's Halloween today and I'm kind of just like your normal everyday elf. I went all out with Halloween costumes, you can see in my previous videos from this week. Anyway, today I'm going to be trying this. It's the Daiya pizza, which means fake cheese. Daiya is a company, if you didn't know, that makes like vegan cheese. I call everything that's vegan like fake because it's just easier for me because it's not real cheese, it's fake cheese. And even like on the picture, that mozzarella cheese slice looks a little bit strange. I don't know, you guys tell me. It looks a little weird, but my favorite kind of pizza is Margherita pizza, so I decided to try this one first. Yeah, I'm about to put it in the oven, so let's see what it tastes like. I'm curious. So it's also gluten-free and soy-free and obviously dairy-free because fake cheese. And it's plant-based. I'm gonna put it in the oven and then I'll read the ingredients because I'm always curious about ingredients on this stuff. Recycle. Look at how small that is. What the hell? I mean, I guess it's as round as the box, but it still feels like it'd be bigger. I guess I'm glad I'm eating it alone. Unfortunately, I have had this for a while, so it's a little freezer burnt, but with frozen pizzas, that doesn't often matter very much because it's frozen, and yeah, condensation kind of just cooks into the pizza, goes away, and gives the cheese some moisture. What it looks like, I don't think anything's gonna fall off other than one tomato, which my hand caught, or my arm caught. I don't know if you guys can see that. I have my trusty pizza pan that I got from when I worked at Domino's Pizza. They were gonna throw it away because there was like cheese stuck to it and they couldn't get it off. And I was like, no, let me take that home. And I got the cheese off once I got home and now I can reuse it forever. It's perfect. Otherwise, it's pretty hard to cook pizza at home if you don't have something like this. Okay, and it says 16 to 21 minutes. I normally like to go on the higher side just to make sure it's done, but since this isn't real cheese, I'll turn it down a little lower. Okay, this is strange. It says bake pizza for 16 to 21 minutes or until crust is golden brown and no longer floppy. It literally says floppy. Can you see that? No longer floppy. Check pizza after 17 minutes. So I have the timer set for 18 minutes, so that should be good. Let me check the ingredients now. First ingredient is gluten-free crust, and then it lists the ingredients that go into making the crust. Water, tapioca flour, rice flour, potato starch, chickpea flour, milled flaxseed, rice starch, olive oil, cane sugar, yeast, sea salt, psyllium, chicory root fiber, xanthan gum, locust bean gum. Interesting. And then tomato basil sauce, and then it's going to list what goes into that. Water, tomatoes, olive oil, basil, black pepper, garlic, oregano, and salt. And then cutting board collection mozzarella style shreds. And then it's going to list what goes into those. Filtered water, tapioca flour, coconut oil, expeller pressed safflower oil, natural flavors, chickpea protein, salt, tricalcium phosphate, lactic acid, konjac flour, I've never heard of that, KONJAC flour. Let me know if you know what that is in the comments. Xanthan gum, yeast extract, fruit and or vegetable juice color. Cool that they don't use like crazy additives like red 40 and stuff. The next ingredient is mild mozzarella style rounds. It's listing what goes in the mozzarella style rounds. Filtered water, tapioca flour, expeller pressed safflower oil, coconut oil, pea protein, natural flavors, salt, inactive yeast, xanthan gum, lactic acid, titanium dioxide color. And then the last two ingredients are tomatoes and basil. And it warns me that it contains chickpea, but I'm really glad. I was kind of worried that it might have nuts in it because a lot of vegan cheese will have like tree nuts in it that they use for texture, to add texture of cheese. And I have a tree nut allergy, so that would not be good for me. So I'm really glad that there's no nuts in this either. They should list that. They should list that on the front, nut-free, because that makes me more of a fan. All right, we'll let the pizza bake and we'll see how it comes out. See you then. I'm about to check on it. Let's see, is it still floppy? What do you think? I shouldn't have done that. Nope, doesn't seem floppy. It's hot though. I'm gonna let it cool for like 3 minutes. Let's see what the box says. It doesn't even tell you to let it cool. Big mistake. Always let your pizza cool before you cut it, so you can injure yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna let it cool for probably 3 minutes because I can never wait 5 minutes. Take a look though, it does not look that appetizing. As I said, the front of the box makes the cheese, or fake cheese as I call it, look a little strange, and yeah, it does. It looks sus. Although, points for them because the box is very true to life. I mean, I may have burned it a little bit, honestly. Yeah, but that's not normally the texture cheese is, so we'll have to see how this turns out, guys. Or how it tastes, I guess. I accidentally wasn't recording when I cut it, but here's it cut. I only waited 2 minutes to cut it, which I don't recommend because I did hurt myself. Okay, now I'm gonna try it. They're pretty small pieces of pizza, but perfect for me, it's fine. Let's try it. Honestly, it's very mediocre. There's a very flat taste, which I think is the tomato sauce. Like, the tomato sauce could be a lot better. I think there's too many herbs throughout. Like, there's herbs sprinkled all over this pizza, and I think that really is affecting the flavor of it. I'm not used to having that on a pizza. I wonder if it's the oregano, if it's the basil, but there seems to be a little too much. You can see it on this slice. Let me take another bite and see. Because I didn't get any of that fake mozzarella in there either, so I'm gonna try to get some of that. So, after 2 bites, my consensus is it's not good. And I'm very sad about that because I was excited to have a good margherita pizza, and it's not good. It's almost as if, yeah, well, I'll say it flat out. The fake cheese does not taste like cheese at all. It might have a texture that's close to cheese, like you can see. Yeah, that's gonna stretch, very similar to cheese, but there is something very flat about the flavor, and I really wish there wasn't. I'm gonna try it one more time, let's see. So I'm finding the bites without the fake mozzarella circles, they're better bites, and I think since the bottom is pretty crispy, I might like the crust, although there obviously is no crust, and there's no rise to the crust, because there wouldn't be any gluten in this, which makes it a different kind of crust altogether, but it's not a bad gluten crust at all. Sorry, it's not a bad gluten-free crust at all. It's kind of just nice and crunchy, so if you like thin crust pizzas, you'll probably like this. I'm gonna try a bite with the crust and some tomatoes and just some other, like, other fake cheese that's on the pizza, because there is fake cheese all over the pizza. And then there are those circles of mozzarella. So I'm gonna try it without that circle of mozzarella. Okay, so that's not bad, but that's not good either, because if the only bites of the pizza I like are the crust bites, how am I gonna enjoy the rest of the pizza? If I need to taste an overly crunchy piece of crust in order to cover up the flavor of the toppings of the pizza, then that probably means it's not a great pizza. I might end up eating all the crust of the pizza because I actually enjoy it, or I might just end up making myself some dinner otherwise because I'm hungry and this is not satisfying. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, kind of a review of the Daiya pizza. I still haven't tried any of the Daiya straight up cheese, but I really want to. Fake cheese, as I call it. I'll probably be trying that soon because I really am trying to go dairy free. And it's really hard when my favorite food is cheese pizza. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along the journey with me of that. I also bought some Daiya mac and cheese, which is fake cheese mac and cheese. And it's in a box just like any other mac and cheese, so I'm very curious to see how that's gonna be like. Yeah, so I'll make a video about that as well. If you enjoyed this, give this video a like. If you want to see more videos like this, give it a like because I'm gonna be doing a lot more, I think, if you guys enjoy it. One of my most popular videos was a mac and cheese video, so I might be doing more of those because I love mac and cheese, but I don't love what cheese does to me. If I eat dairy, one, it's bad for my tummy, and two, it gives me acne, so I want to really slow down on eating it. Anyway, yeah, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will be posting a lot more. So yeah, happy Halloween, have a good day, good night, good evening. Bye guys.
Talk about looks, what's under the hood. Oh my, can't believe none, they all lie. On the wrong side, come to my side. I'm all